Welcome to another episode of my breast cancer journey / diaries. As you can see, I am getting ready this morning. I am actually about to go for my third chemo treatment. And I thought, well, how about I just kind of give you guys an idea of how I start my chemo day. So first I've had a protein breakfast. I mean, highly impacted protein breakfast because I need lots of protein. And of course, I've been drinking my water. And I had a mini workout this morning. Today I did some weights because I've only done weights one other time since my treatment. And I kind of want to make sure that I'm putting weights into the realm of things just to make sure that my muscles are toning up and, you know, just trying to be as healthy as I possibly can. I took a shower using my lavender soap. And yeah, so I try to do that on the day of chemo because, you know, lavender calms the soul. And, you know, and keeping things real, today is always one of those days that, chemo day is one of those days that you just, well, I need just a little extra because there's a lot going on, you know. I'm going to have poison administered into my body, so I have to use all the little special things that are out there to calm my soul and my mind. So that's how I start my morning off. And for me, it's very important for me to just be myself. And being myself means I'm going to put a little makeup on, try to make myself look as good as I can, you know, because it's part of, you know, as we all know, the part of getting through anything, and especially something as strong as chemo or cancer in general, you need to have that positive attitude, and you need to have, well, basically you just need to hold on to you. And so that's what I practice, that's what I preach, and that's what I live by. So I was chatting with my sister last Sunday, and we were just talking about how important it is that I'm allowed to be me. And yeah, so, you know, I am being me. And being me means I have to do these little things to myself because they make me feel like me.
And I rise like the day. I rise unafraid. I rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I rise up, I like the waves. I rise up, in spite of the ache. I rise up.
All right, beauties, I am here at the clinic, so I'm about to head in and get this treatment over with. Treatment number 3, about to be gone. Moving up in this world, moving up in this world. All right, beauties, I did it. The third one is down. I only have one more of the hardcore ones to go. And then, you know, the girl will be free of the hardcore stuff, moving on to something a little bit easier. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Look who's here with me, as always. This guy, I tell you, he's dedicated. He sits out here in his car. He works from his car, but he waits for me. Okay, my beauties, I'm back home. I've actually been home for several hours. I've had a little nap. I've had some dinner. And I thought, you know what? I think this is probably the first day that I actually did a video talking to you right after my chemo. My first chemo treatment was not a good experience, and you'll see that video, or you would have already seen that video by now. My second one was much, much better, but I don't believe I captured any video of me once I got home. I think it's just that because I go through so much as far as like a mental thing, that I think I kind of get home and I just want to just, separate myself from things a little bit. So today I thought, you know what, I need to come on camera and just share with you all what my treatment was like today. Today, the treatment was, again, it was my third session of the straight chemo. The chemo itself is administered for about 10 minutes, and the whole process takes about 2.5 hours, but it's the flushing before and the flushing after that takes the most of the time. So pretty much on point today. Treatment went as planned. My blood pressure was a little bit high, but I think that was actually because I'm a hard stick when it comes to, drawing blood. And I had a new person today. I'd been seeing her in there all the time, but I never had her. I had the same guy all the time. And so today I had a different person, the young lady, and she couldn't get me. So she stuck me, and then she kind of started doing a move the needle thing. And I hate when they do that because it is so painful. And so I was in a lot of pain, and then she finally realized she couldn't get it. And then the gentleman that normally does mine went on and did it. And of course, because I am such a hard stick, he too have to sometimes kind of like, I guess, adjust the needle a little bit when he's in there. So I had 2 episodes of that, and, it just kind of like had me feeling a little some type of way. So I think by the time I got over to the area for them to take my blood pressure and my weight, I was like, but I don't think, it wasn't anything for them to be alarmed about. Obviously, it didn't stop my treatment, which was good. Okay, I have a little hair that just wants to look at that. It's so funny how sometimes these hairs just go completely straight. Well, not straight, but they just kind of, I don't know, they grow. My wig is growing, y'all. So yeah, so anyway, that went well. Of course, my son was sitting outside waiting on me. Bless his heart. He's something else, I tell you. He's a wonderful guy. He waited the entire time as usual, and it was hot out there today, but he keeps his truck running, and, he stays hydrated. And I think he runs up to the convenience store to use the restroom because there's one literally like right beside the clinic. So they probably used to seeing him come in there like, all right, it's over there, partner. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. I thought I'd show you all, since this is the actual day. Let's switch this over to this side a little bit. I don't know if it's going to come across on the camera or not, because it probably won't. There's this tiny little spot that's right there on the tip of the port. I thought maybe you all would be able to see it on camera, but it's looking like you probably can't, because I can't see it in the camera. So I don't know. But anyway, that is where they poke you to access the port. And that's the first time I ever actually noticed that the little mark there was today, because normally I keep the bandage on it a little bit longer. And I guess maybe by the time I take the bandage off, it's already gone or closed in or whatever. But today, I was like, let me take it off for the camera. So yeah, so anyway, as you can see, I have fresh flowers, y'all. I didn't even know they were here. I think they must have came while I was taking my little nap. And I actually think these, I don't know, did these come from my garden outside? No, maybe not. These are too pretty to have come from my garden outside. I guess he did run up to the store, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he did it while I was gone. And I'm burning my lavender candle. Lavender really, really relaxes me. It makes me feel good. It's something I highly recommend, not just for this, but if you're just living in a stressful life. And right now we know we're in a stressful time. So, if you could just put on a lavender candle and just kind of sit and let the fumes just take over your mind and your body, you'll find that you can really do some wonders for you. So, but anyway, if you made it through me this far, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as thumbsing up this video, because I don't need to remind you, but I will remind you, every thumbs up, every like, every subscription really, really helps my channel to grow. And it's my goal to just have this channel to be a success. And so I really, really would appreciate thumbsing up, subscribing, and feel free to comment below if you have questions. I don't know if I've ever actually said that to you all, but if you have any questions for me that I could possibly answer for you, feel free to comment below. I will definitely try to answer any questions that I can. So before I go, I just have to ask if you will remember to be strong with me. Bye-bye. I decided to take a little bit of a walk. My walk isn't actually like an exercise walk. It's just a leisure walk. It's very important to stay moving on chemo day. And I'm not really feeling that well right now. I'm feeling very tired and slightly nauseous. So I thought, well, if I just keep on my clothes and just kind of walk a little bit on the golf course. Of course, you all know it's not pretty anymore because it's all dried out. But I just kind of do a little walk up and a little walk on the other way, going the other way past my house. So nothing major or anything, just something to get the blood going and to push that chemo through my system as best as I can. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you all real quick, that I am out taking a little leisure walk.